How to start a social media marketing agency in 2022. I just want to start off this video by saying thank you to everybody who has been supporting me and riding with me with my channel since the beginning. I've been documenting my whole entire pretty much journey of when I first started at 0 to growing into hitting my 6-figure mark to now a multiple 6-figure agency. I've been documenting this whole journey, and I appreciate everybody that has been riding with me, that's been supporting me since the beginning. And I want to thank everybody that's new to the channel. If you are new to the channel, welcome. I am super excited to share with you exactly how I've been able to grow a social media marketing agency from scratch, no experience, no degree in marketing or anything like that. I started from 0. I grew it to now a multiple 6-figure agency. We're currently doing about 35K a month, and by the end of this year, mark my word, we're going to hit 50K per month plus and beyond. Okay, so the goal is 50K, but we are going to go hopefully get past that, and I think we will be able to crush those numbers. Nonetheless, in this video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to grow your own agency. I think this is the best opportunity, the best business model that you can start right now. And as you can see, I'm not in a luxury office. I am not in a luxury mansion. I am in my room. I am in my bedroom right now, and this is the exact spot that I grew my whole entire business. I didn't have to go anywhere. I didn't have to travel anywhere. I didn't have to, have a whole lot of money to start up. I didn't need to have a degree. I didn't need certifications. I didn't need any of that. All I needed was my computer that's behind me and an internet connection. And with that, I've been able to grow my multiple 6-figure agency, and as well as help students all around the world. And you're exactly gonna get that training in this video. So nonetheless, I'm gonna stop talking now. If you haven't already, drop a thumbs up if you appreciate a video like this. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and if you haven't already, let's jump onto the computer screen. All right, guys, I am super excited to bring you this free training. And today I'm gonna be sharing with you how to start a social media marketing agency, a digital marketing agency in 2022, step by step. And like I said, in my opinion, this is the best business model that you can start in 2022 because you don't need a huge investment. You don't need a lot of money to get started. You can start from anywhere, like myself in my bedroom, and you don't need any degrees, certification. You don't need a whole lot of experience. You just need to have the willingness to learn and want to make it happen. Just staying consistent. So just going through this presentation step by step, you're going to learn exactly how to get started so that you can grow your agency, and just like myself and just like how other students are doing it all around the world. Doesn't matter where you're located. All right, so quickly about me. My name is Jordan Lee. I started my agency in November of 2018 with 0 experience, knowledge, or skills, off from my little bedroom that I'm now shooting my YouTube video. Hopefully we're gonna make some upgrades this year, but nonetheless, you can start from anywhere, right? I hit 6 figures within my first year in business when I first had my hit my first $8,333 month. And I went on to hit my first 10K month in that very first year, right? So super cool. Now, and now I run a multiple 6-figure agency on track to hit 7 figures. And like I was telling you before, this year we are looking to scale. This is what this year is about. We are going to scale to 50K and above to hit my 7-figure in revenue mark, okay? I've been helping other students all around the world do the same through my YouTube channel and my coaching and consulting, as you can tell. Or if you're new to the channel, I've been documenting pretty much my whole entire journey through my YouTube. So, if you want to go back and look at some of my previous videos, you can do that. Just seeing the growth and how I've been landing clients, me hopping on sales calls with prospects, closing the deal, showing you guys that the money went through and everything. So I try to be as transparent as possible on my YouTube channel, just showing you guys what happens, not only just like in the front end, but also in the back end, right? What's going on behind the scenes, life of a digital marketer, everything like that. So, feel free to check out my videos. I think it's gonna help you a whole lot. All right, and this is an actual picture of me when I grew my agency. As embarrassing as it is, I do want to stay as transparent with you guys. You can see I definitely look like I need a haircut there. And this was going on during the pandemic, right? So I believe this image was, it might have been a little bit before the pandemic or the pandemic. I don't really remember, but nonetheless, I still grew my agency through the whole lockdown, COVID lockdown, and all that good stuff. But as you can see here, the struggle was real, guys. It was hot. My AC wasn't even on. I needed a haircut. And this was me, creating a presentation to show to prospects on how my agency was going to help people. And as you can see, as ghetto as it looks and as funny as it is now, it's been a journey. All right. And the growth, I always like to look back at it. It's humbling. And it's just great to see, how much I've been able to grow, not only myself personally, but my business. And so in today's presentation, what we're going to cover is, number one, what is SMMA, picking your service, pricing your service, picking your niche, because the riches are in the niches, how to get those clients, getting paid, how to deliver those results so that your clients are happy and paying you every single month, and then scaling your business, which is where we're pretty much at for this year. We are looking to scale. The goal is to hit 50K a month, but we're gonna try to shoot past that, all right? And so let's just start off by, what is SMMA? What the heck is that, right? I've been hearing about it, and whether you are a beginner or not, I'm sure this presentation is going to help you grow, and you're going to have a lot of key takeaways from this. So SMA stands for Social Media Marketing Agency, and an agency, by definition, is an organization, company, or bureau, hopefully I pronounced that right, that provides a particular service. And in our case, we are providing social media marketing, okay, or digital marketing. So here's what SMA stands for: Social Media Marketing Agency. And basically what this is that you are a service provider, right? You have contractors, freelancer, or you may be self-employed, and you can do this, go from $0 to $10,000 all by yourself, right? So you are a service provider, and you're either a contractor, you're a freelancer, or you're self-employed. And that's how I started. I started off as pretty much just, a self-independent contractor. I didn't even know what the terminology was, because I didn't have any business background. I didn't have any sales background. I just remember going in and saying, hey, I would like to volunteer. And eventually this client took me on, and he wrote me a check, and that's when I became self-employed. And as you start to grow your agency, right, you're going to go from a service provider, a contractor, freelancer, or a self-employed, to becoming an actual agency owner. And what is the difference between an agency owner and a service provider? Well, as a service provider, you're going to be one happy face, right? That is it. You are the face of your company, and you're the only person in your company. As an agency owner, you start to have service providers work for you, right? You're going to start hiring people, delegating, outsourcing, so that way you have more time, and you hire people that are better than you at what you at things that you're not so good at, right? So you hire people that are better than you. Okay, so here you are an agency owner, and let's just say you hire on 3 service providers, right? These are people that are going to help you out. This is your team. And so, like I said, as a service provider, you can go from 0 to 10K by yourself, which is what I did. After that, after 10K, you start to need a little bit of help, because you can't wear all the hats inside of your business, and you just simply can't do everything yourself. Otherwise, you're just going to burn yourself out. As you get to the 10K plus mark, you're going to need a team, and your team is going to be the one that's helped you scale your business. And that's why past year, I've been building a team, training my team, growing my team. So now that we are in a position to scale, we are able to do that. Or you can start this from the beginning, and that is the beauty of being an agency. Let me see if I cover that in the next page. Okay, so I don't. So starting from so you can start being an agency owner from the beginning. And what does that mean exactly? What that means is that you don't even really need to know how to do social media marketing per se, right? You can actually become an agency owner and hire what's called a white labeler to fulfill the results for you, or you can hire on salespeople to do the sales calls for you. And all you gotta do is bring the prospects, right? If you can bring the prospect or the client, and then you can have somebody fulfill the results, you can have somebody do the sales and closing, you can still be an agency owner and still collect the money as a middleman, right? So hopefully that makes sense. Obviously, the profit margin is going to be a lot lower because you are having to pay people to outsource your task, but nonetheless, you can still get started that way. And I know a lot of people that have gone that route and still became successful. For me, I started off as a self-employed just because I wanted to learn the skills myself. I wanted to learn the skills, have the skills, and essentially be able to keep more of the profits, right? So either way, it's totally fine. You can learn it yourself and still make money, or you can just outsource from the beginning, take lesser profit margins, learn as you go, and you can grow it that way, right? So there's not just one way to do it. So as a digital marketing agency owner, right, SMMA, here are some of the services that you can provide to clients, right? Number one, paid advertising. You can offer Facebook, Instagram, Google ads, Bing ads, right? LinkedIn ads. There are so many opportunities for businesses to grow, to get more clients, to get more customers by running paid ads on these social media platforms, right? That they're not aware of or they don't know how, because believe it or not, the average business owner's age is going to be about 50 years old, right? Or around there. And most of the time, they're not caught up to speed. They don't know what this internet marketing stuff, they don't know how to run Instagram. They don't know what Instagram is, right? How to use it, right? Most of the time, if you ask your dad or your mother, chances are they're probably not going to know how to use it properly, or let alone how to run ads on these platforms, right? So by you offering that, you can, help business owners grow their businesses, get more customers, get more clients, get more sales, and you can get paid handsomely for that. The second thing here is the truly social media management, right? And that's your typical page management for social media platforms, right? So, creating and posting content for Instagram, Facebook, for the stories, creating engagement, creating awareness for potential customers and clients for their businesses and things like that, right? Page management. A lot of business owners, like I said, they don't know how to run Facebook or manage Facebook and Instagram, right? And I'm not talking about the ads. I'm talking about just taking a nice photo, posting it with a good caption that's going to draw engagement, bring more eyeballs, bring more traffic to their business. And so talking about that content creation, right? You're going out, and this is one of the things that I did in the beginning too. I would go out, I would take my little DSLR camera, I would go out to businesses and I would shoot content. I would take photos, I would do videos, I would edit the videos, I'll post it on their Facebook, their Instagram, and I would get paid for that. And I slowly transitioned from content creation into paid advertising, because with paid advertising, I didn't need to go anywhere. I wanted to just strictly work from home, right? It's just more efficient for me. I didn't have to drive anywhere, be at a certain place at a specific time. But who knows? You might enjoy doing that. You might like going out and creating the content, creating video content or photo content and things like that, right? That is something that you can offer, and you can even offer all these things, right? So you don't have to just offer one thing. So it's really what you do, what you specialize in, what you enjoy doing, or what you're good at, okay? Maybe you're not good at any of these things, right? But if you're willing to learn one of these things, can catch your interest, you can start there and slowly grow. Email marketing, right? So email marketing, getting the list together, getting people to subscribe to your list, shooting out, newsletters and things like that to create more sales and things like that. SEO and etc. So a lot of things that you can offer as an agency owner, and that is the beauty of this, right? As you can tell, you don't need any certifications to do any of these things, right? You don't need someone saying that you're good enough to do this. It is your own art, right? So super cool. Then these are some of the services that you can offer. Next up here, we are now going to teach you, or I'm going to teach you how to price your services. Now, right off the bat, you can charge anywhere between $1,000 to $10,000 per month. Yes, that's exactly what I said, $1,000 to $10,000 plus. You can charge a little bit less than $1,000 if you're just starting out and you're just trying to get the ball rolling. That's what I did. I started off by offering free trials. Then I got a little bit more confident. So I started charging $500, $750. And now on average, we charge anywhere between $1,000 to $1,500 per month per client, right? That's just the average price. Most agency owners are going to charge the same thing. Now you're probably asking me, Jordan, how are you gonna get yourself up to $5,000, $10,000? Like that's pretty crazy. And believe it or not, but my highest paying client is actually $6,500 per month just for the management fee. That is exactly how much he pays me every single month to manage his ads, right? And so the numbers can get really high. So pricing your services, how do you come up with a number, right? And that's going to bullet point number 2 here, value-based pricing, right? How much value you're bringing to your client. A lot of people ask me, Jordan, how much should I be charging? How much should I charge this client? How much should I charge that client? Okay. And you need to ask yourself how much value you are bringing to your client. Okay. So for example, let's say you work with a restaurant, okay, and you bring this restaurant one new customer, okay? You bring them one new customer, and this customer is worth $50. You know, they come in and they spend $50 and they never come back, right? They just spend that one time $50, even though most of the time, if they do like the restaurant, they're probably going to come back and spend couple hundred to a couple $1,000s over, you know, a few month or a few year of span, right? So, but let's just say in this purpose, you bring one customer, they go to the dinner, they spend $50, right? How much can you charge for that? Can you charge $100 when you've only brought the business $50? It doesn't make sense, right? The business is actually losing $50 on their end. So you wouldn't be able to charge your $100. Now, let's just say you bring 10 new customers, okay? 10 new customers, each one of them spend $50. That's $500 worth of new customers that you have brought them. How much can you charge? You can charge $100 to upwards to $400 per month, okay? Because you brought $500. Now, in my example, let's just say I work with a lawyer and we actually have lots of lawyers as clients. And one new client that I bring to a lawyer, let's just say a criminal defense lawyer, right? Let's just say a DUI, not a DUI. Let's just say I bring one new client, one new case. An average case for a criminal defense lawyer is, let's just say, is $5,000. Okay. If I bring one new client, one new case for $5,000, how much can I charge? I can charge my $1,500 on average. And they'll be able to keep $3,500 for their own services, right? That makes sense, okay? And so when you start thinking about how much value you're bringing, that's when you can find out, about how much you should be charging. The other way you can price your services is results-based pricing, and this is pay per lead or pay per sale, percentage of the sales you help a client make. So what do I mean by that? That means you don't charge anything up front. You don't charge $1,000, $1,500 retainer, monthly retainers or anything like that. You basically only get paid per lead that you generate for your client. So let's just say that each lead you're going to charge $100, okay, per lead, and this might be a higher type of client. So for example, like a lawyer, okay, a lawyer, you can charge $100 is pretty reasonable in most cases. So let's just say you bring 10 new leads per month to this lawyer. The lawyer would basically pay you $1,000 for that, right? So 10 leads, $100 each, that's $1,000. Now let's say you work with e-com space, right? You're helping clients make sales, right? And so you can just take a percentage of whatever profits you brought to that business. So for example, if this e-com thing, they sell shirts, for example, right? They sell shirts and you help them, make $10,000 in revenue, but they had to pay for stuff like ad spend and things like that. And let's just say 50% of that was profit. Okay, so they made 10,000, they spent 5,000, so they're left with 5,000. You can take a percentage of the profit margins on the end, right? And that's something you would negotiate. It could be 20%, whatever it is that you guys come up with. So feel free to play around, but at the end of the day, the most important thing when it comes to pricing your services is when at the end of the month, right? When it's all said and done, is the client in the profit margin? Does it make sense for them to continue to run ads for you, right? Are they pocketing money after they have paid you? Okay, that at the end of the day, that's all that matters, because at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what services you are offering or providing. What matters is if the client is profiting. If they put in $1 into your marketing, they're going to expect $4 to $5 back out. Okay, so that is the most important thing. And when you start to think of it that way, that's when you're going to be a successful agency owner. All right. So you can help a client put in $1 into your service and make $4 to $5 back. That's when you know you're on the right track. Okay. And then obviously there's one-time services, building a website, creating a content. It might be a one-time thing. I like things that are going to be reoccurring. That way you know exactly how much you're gonna make every single month, and you can just kind of build upon that. But that's just my own opinion, and that's what I like. All right, so some common questions here. Is SMMA too saturated? Okay. What do I need to get started? Can I do this in my country? So I'm going to go over all these questions for you. Is social media marketing agency too saturated? And the answer to that is no, it is not, because number one, there is just, maybe it's just me, but have the abundance mindset. Okay. Just know that there are, trillions of dollars that is circulating in this world. Okay. So there's plenty of money to be made. There are so many businesses out there that needs your help. And even for myself, even though I am a multiple six-figure agency, I am still a very, very small fish compared to some of these extremely large marketing agency. I'm not a one-man team. I'm like a 3-4 man team, but nonetheless, I'm still very small, okay? And so it doesn't matter how many people are in this market. There's enough business to go around. And the reason why, you could say anything is saturated, to be honest. With anything, it's saturated, okay? And what saturation actually means is that there's money to be made in that market, okay? So a marketplace wouldn't be considered saturated if there was no money to be made, or maybe if it's something that's brand new, like NFT when it first came out, or crypto when it first came out and people didn't even know about it, right? And people were unsure if there was even money to be made in that market. But all saturation really means is that there's money to be made. And so you're in the right place. If someone says it's saturated, you just gotta be consistent, but there is money to be made. All right. So what do I need to get started? Not a whole lot, to be honest with you. You just need to be willing to learn, get a mentor if you can to help you cut the learning curve, purchase a course if you can to help you cut the learning curve. But honestly, you can find a lot of free information, on YouTube. You can Google and Facebook. They literally have free blueprints, free trainings for you to learn how to run ads on their platforms. And the reason why they provide this for free is because they want people to run ads on their platform, right? That's how they make money. So they offer free courses and things like that. So just have the willingness to learn, get better, stay consistent, stay persistent. Obviously, you're gonna need a laptop or some type of computer with an internet connection, and that's all you really need to get started. That's how I pretty much got started, right? And so you can learn it that way, learn things yourself. But if you want to cut the learning curve, save a little bit of time and kind of just jumpstart things a little faster, find somebody that you like, whether a mentor or a course. It doesn't have to be me. It's just whoever, you see yourself in their shoes and what they're teaching, then go for that. All right. Can I do this in my country? Yes, you can. I have students all around the world, all types of country. We have students in Asia. We got students in India, Europe, here in the States, Australia, Canada. I've had students in Thailand, just most craziest places. Okay. You can start this from anywhere because you can get clients from anywhere. Okay. So just because you live in India or Vietnam or whatever, you can get clients from the States. You can get clients in a different country. Okay. So you're not limited to just your local community or your neighbors and things like that. You can really get clients from anywhere. And the same goes for me, right? I have clients all throughout the States, a few outside the country. So I'm all from my bedroom. Okay. So I just want to remind you guys that, right? So you can do this from anywhere. What if I don't have much time? So the cool thing about this is that if you don't have much time, you can just start this on the side. It doesn't consume a whole lot, right? Every day, just get better at it, right? So just grow it slowly day by day, or you can just start outsourcing, delegating, bring people on for percentage, commission, bring on partners and things like that to help you out with things you're not good at, and just collect profit as the middleman. There's options for that. Okay. So even if you don't have a lot of time, I understand I worked a 9 to 5 while I try to build my social media marketing agency here. So it's very, very doable. And there's lots of moms out there. There's a lot of other people who are full-time students, full-time workers, whatever the case may be. But you can make it happen if you just set your mind to it. And the last question is, what if I don't have a lot of money, right? And I get this question a lot as well. I started with not a whole lot of money, guys. I had a couple $100 that I really put into this. And that was it, right? So whatever money you make, maybe save a little bit to get some softwares or to do some cold email marketing. But honestly, if you really wanted to, you can start this for $0, right? Pick up the phone, start talking to people, start talking to your friends and family, start networking with people, telling people what you do, take online courses for free from Facebook, Google, whatever that you're trying to learn, YouTube, and just start offering that service to people. And from there, it's just start building up your clientele, right? Offer free trials, offer free samples, whatever it is, and then start letting clients get referrals coming in, and you have an agency, right? And like I said, all you gotta do is just wanting to do it and staying consistent with it. And so here are the 3 keys to success, to being a successful agency, okay? Number 1, most really important, is that you need to find clients. You need to know where your clients are hanging out, what they like to do. Are they at Starbucks every Monday? Are they in a specific Facebook group, in a LinkedIn group, a Reddit group? Where are they hanging out? Okay, you need to be able to find them, because you want to have multiple prospecting methods to reach out to these potential clients and getting them to be interested in you and booking onto your calendar so they can talk to them and offer them your services. Number 2, the second key thing here is sales, right? You need to learn how to warm up your prospects before you even hop on a sales call. And then you need to be get good at selling your service and getting the yes, right? Getting the yes means, yes, I agree to having you using your service and paying you for it, all right? And don't worry, guys, you might not be good at sales. Just like myself, when I first started my agency, I didn't have any business background. I didn't have any sales background. And to be honest with you, they were very, very cringy. I was stuttering on these calls. I didn't know how to explain my service that I was providing. I didn't know how to overcome objections, but I learned how to warm up my prospects before hopping on the sales call. And that really helped me increase my closing rate, because I no longer needed to focus on being good at sales. I put together a system that helped me do all the pre-selling for me. And so by the time I hopped on a call with them, they were already pre-sold, and it was just like a couple of questions here and there, and it was good. And that is called the VCL presentation that I created. If you want to learn more about that, I'll put a link in the description. It's a free masterclass. All you gotta do is just enter your name and email. I'll send you the masterclass, and you can learn the VCL presentation that's gonna help you with the sales if you're not good at it, right? And along with other systems that I've used to grow my agency. And the second thing you can always do is outsource this task to somebody else that might be better than you, right? So for example, if you're not good at sales, feel free to find somebody that is decent or good, and then give them the expectations and what you're really looking to do, and they'll be able to help you. I myself did do that in the beginning. I did bring someone on to help me take on the sales calls, because I was just way too nervous on these sales calls. I didn't know what to say, right? And so yeah, that's the route that I did. And mind you, you can outsource and delegate any task to anybody, right? Whether it's prospecting, finding clients, every single part of your agency, you're able to delegate and outsource. And then lastly, right, just getting the yes, getting someone to agree to your services and paying you for it. And the last key to a successful agency is the fulfillment, right? These are the 3 systems that is essential to having a successful agency. And the last one here is fulfillment, right? And that is the service that you're providing. And as long as you keep your clients happy, you are going to have a successful long-term business. And in order to do that, you need to deliver whatever it is that you're going to promise. So get good at that, right? So you can either get good at all of this, one of this, but the thing that you can always do is, focus on your strengths and then outsource your weaknesses. All right. So find somebody, freelancer, upwork.com, Facebook groups, ask for help. I have a free Facebook group where we have, at the time of recording this, I have close to about 2,000 members in there, where there's agency owners, there are people, virtual assistants that are in there. So if you need help, if you need to outsource, delegate, join my free Facebook group, and you'll be able to connect with a lot of people that's going to be able to help you out. right? And as a bonus, number four, the fourth key to a successful agency is being able to scale, putting yourself in a position to scale by automating your agency, right? With softwares, tools, virtual assistants, things that are going to handle these tasks for you so that you don't have to do them yourself. And that's going to give you the time freedom that you're looking for. You're going to be able to not work a whole lot. You just got to do managing your team, and then your team's going to take care of your business, right? And that's why it's so important that you need to be building your team, training your team, taking care of your team, making sure they know what they're doing, making sure that they're happy working with you, so that ultimately everybody's on the same page. And, it's going to help you reach your goals. All right. So those are the 3+1 keys to successful agency owner. Now, number one, how to find clients. The easiest place to start are local businesses, right? You are not limited to just your local community. And, this is going to include things such as gyms, dentists, cosmetics, doctors, high-end restaurants, e-com, retail stores, lawyers, they're everywhere, right? They're your neighbors, they're down the street, they're on every single corner. Okay. And all you got to do is just reach out to these people and let them know what you're doing and how you can help them. And that's pretty much how you get started, right? So not a whole lot to get started. And as a bonus here, I would start with a niche that you are familiar with, okay? So you might have experience with something, maybe growing up, that's what you do, that's what you have most knowledge in, that's what you enjoy working with. Or maybe you worked at a place, you worked at a dentist, you are a dentist, you might have worked at a gym, you might have worked with doctors, so their lingo, what their pain points are, what they're looking for, and that way you're going to be able to relate to them a little bit more and help them out. Okay, so starting with your friends, family, and things like that, starting with things you're comfortable with, you have knowledge in, you have experience in, and that's gonna hopefully get started faster. And that's where I would start. And so the ideal prospect for you is looking for businesses that have a weak social media presence, right? They don't really know what they're doing, they're not very active, or it just doesn't look right? You can tell when you look at somebody and you're just like, oh, that could be improved by a whole lot. All right. Number two here, traditional media spenders. And these are people who are already spending on, social media marketing and digital marketing. They're already spending on, someone to manage their social media. They're already spending money on Facebook ads, Google ads, whatever it is. They're already spending money on video content. They are people that understand that this is important for their business, right? And so if you look at it and you see that there are improvements, they're leaving money on the table, all you gotta do is reach out, let them know that they are leaving money on the table, things that can be improved and how you can help them. All right. So it's always where they're at and where they're trying to be, right? So they're trying to get from point A to point B. And the only way to do that is using your service, right? Your service is the bridge to their gap. It's gonna help them get from point A to point B. Right. So they are looking to grow. People who are already running ads, if they're already running Facebook ads, Instagram ads, whatever it is, that they are looking to grow. They want to grow their business. And so reaching out to these people are could be ideal prospects for you. And, I've reached out to a lot of people who are running ads themselves, right? Business owners that are running ads themselves. And, most of the time, business owners, they want to just focus on being a business owner and things that they specialize in, right? They didn't become a doctor so that they can be a doctor and learn how to do marketing. All right. So there's a lot of times I've reached out to people, business owners who are already running ads, they're doing themselves and they're not getting great results. And, we provide them that solution of that bridge, point A to point B. And most of the time it works out. And lastly, big LTV customers. And LTV just stands for long-term value customers, recurring or upfront, right? So ideal prospects are people who are big spenders, right? They're willing to spend monthly, pay you a monthly retainer or, give you a big payment upfront, right? So for my recurring, I'll have a lot of all my clients are recurring, right? We help them, we help them run ads. We bring in clients every single month, generating high quality leads, and they pay us a recurring monthly retainer for that. My consultation side is my upfront, where people, business owners, students, agency owners, they pay me to hop on a call with them, and they're willing to pay me upfront for my services. So how to get clients 101 here, right? So number one, you want to speak to the decision maker. This is the business owner And a lot of times people will say, you want to talk to whoever's in charge of marketing. But I find that talking to the decision maker, whoever the decision maker is, and that sometimes may be the marketer, but most of the time it's going to be the business owner. And the reason why I say that is because most of the time, the person, if you're going to talk to the person in charge of marketing, chances are they're not going to want to hire you, right? They don't want to lose their job to you. So you want to talk to the business owner, okay? Or whoever the decision maker is. And most of the time you just need a name, an email, or a phone number to get started, okay? That's the most important thing when it comes to getting prospects, right? If you're running some type of ads, if you're cold calling, you're sending out cold emails, you need to get their name, their email, their phone number. And there's ways for you to scrape this list. There's lots of websites out there. Just Google it. Data scrapers. You can hire people to do it off Upwork. And what they'll do is they'll scrape you exactly what it is. Hey, you tell them I want 500 contacts for for dentistry. And I need their name, their email, their phone number, their address, the name of their business, right? Whatever it is. But the most important things is the name, the email, and the phone number. All right. And how you're going to reach out, the prospecting methods of how to get clients one-on-one, you're going to reach out via Facebook, right? Facebook is so powerful. And joining Facebook groups, right? Finding out where your ideal clients are hanging out, joining those Facebook groups and adding them as friends, have a true, genuine conversation with them, adding value, giving them value, teaching them something. And then naturally, they're just going to attract to you because of your knowledge and your authority and what you've taught them and how much you helped them. And the law of reciprocation says that if you do something for somebody else, they're going to return the favor. Okay. And so that's why Costco gives out those samples, right? Because the law of reciprocation, most of the time, people are going to want to purchase that item because something was done for them. All right, so same thing for Instagram, adding people on Instagram, LinkedIn. You can cold email, you can run paid ads. I don't recommend you running paid ads until until you have the foundations built and things like that. Paid ads is when you know what you're doing and you're looking to scale, get some more clients and stuff. That's when you should run paid ads. You shouldn't run paid ads right from the beginning when you're still trying to figure out how to fulfill the results, how to do the sales, and things like that. Okay. So once you build the foundations, then start paid ads. But you got cold emails, you can make cold calls, and just organic growth and branding, right? You can get things going organically, personal branding. So for my example, I would say, my YouTube channel where I create videos, sharing how I've been able to get results for a lawyer, a plumber, or a dentist, or whatever it is, naturally, those people, those dentists and lawyers are going to watch that video because they're curious on how this person was able to get results. And they're going to see me sharing what I did to do that. And they're just going to reach out. Okay. So organic is always nice. You don't have to pay money or anything like that. Again, you're just attracting new clients. Okay. So I like to focus on giving as much value as possible, teaching things, and in reciprocation, you're just going to naturally attract things. Okay. Use your existing network. This is so powerful. And this goes over a lot of people's heads, right? A lot of people ask me, how do I get started? And, how do I get clients? So post on your Facebook, right? Add more people, add more friends, and just make it known that, hey, this is what you do, and you're willing to help people, and people are going to reach out and ask you about it, right? So Facebook, create a Facebook post, ask your family and friends, right? Do they have referrals? Do they know somebody, right? Does that person know somebody, right? So just start talking to people, putting yourself out there and talking to people, right? I had a student where, he was still trying to find his first client. He went to a business networking event. He didn't even want to go. He didn't plan to go. I forgot why he even went, but he ended up going. He met this person that was he was a business owner of he owned multiple pest control businesses. And then they ended up, having dinner, built that relationship. And he started off that was one of his first clients, right? So just doing that right there, putting yourself out there, start talking to people. That's the best way you can get started. Okay. Google and search engines, right? When you go on Google, you search in, pest control near me, you start seeing businesses that are running ads, right? Chiropractors near me, people who are running ads on Google, you're going to see that. And so see what they're doing. If there's anything wrong, anything that could be improved, they are an ideal candidate for you to reach out and help them with that. So last question here is, what if I don't have case studies to show prospects? Okay. What if you don't have experience? What if you don't have things to show prospects that, hey, this is what I did. You should believe in me. I can get your results, right? And look, everybody starts with no case studies. Okay. I started with no case studies. Everyone starts from square number one. And there's two things that you can do. Okay. There might be more, but number one, you can either be really good at sales, right? Building that relationship, giving value, teaching your prospects something. And you're good at sales. You're giving some type of value where you can show them, teach them something new. Then they're going to see you as, the authority. You gave them some type of knowledge, and that's one way to get new clients. The second way is to offer free trials. And I believe in that so much because as someone that is beginning new, you need more experience, right? In order to get more experience, the easiest way to get your foot in the door is offering a free trial, volunteering. That's what I did. And in exchange for those free trials, I would ask for a video testimonial, whether they become a client or not. Okay. And just video testimonial, if during your free trial, 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever free trial you decide to give, you get awesome results for this client, you're going to get an awesome video testimonial, and you're going to land them as a client. Because if you just offered them, if you just got them great results and they loved it, right, it makes sense for them to become a client. So it's a win-win situation, video testimonial and a new client. Worst case scenario, results were so-so. Worst case scenario, you got a whole lot of experience out of it. You can make improvements. You got some experience under your belt. You're going to feel more confident. And then you're going to get a video testimonial out of it. It might not be the best, but if you can still get, somebody within that niche to say, hey, Jordan helped me out with XYZ. They did this and that, we were pleased with it. That's totally fine. So you can get somebody to say something like that. It goes a long way. And as you get more of these video testimonials, you get more case studies and experience, you're going to slowly grow as a person and as a business owner, and you're going to make waves, with your agency. All right. And like I said, here is that last bullet point that I brought to you was, offering free trials or some type of discounted service, right? If you don't want to do something for free, maybe instead of charging $1,000, you can just charge $500, $200, $250, whatever it is, to just get the ball rolling. Okay. That's the most important thing, is to just get the ball rolling and then get momentum out of that. Okay. And very important, in exchange for a video testimonial. Okay. So worst case scenario, you don't get a client, whatever, but you still get somebody to talk good about you. All right. And that's going to help you get your foot in the door, and then you'll be able to use the experience, case study, testimonial to land future clients, because now you have things they can show to your future clients, right? Case studies, results, testimonials, all that good stuff. Sales 101. I'm going to teach you a little bit of something about sales, something that I wasn't good at, but I did get better at and more confident with, as you could tell, because I now post my sales calls live on my YouTube channel. And you guys seem to enjoy it pretty much. So make sure you check out those videos if you haven't already. I'm sure it's very, very helpful, right? So the key is to book an appointment with the decision maker. You don't want to talk to the assistant. You don't want to talk to the front desk. You don't want to talk to the wives or husbands or brothers or sons and daughters or anything like that. Talk to the decision maker, all right? Always speak to the decision maker. If you are booking an appointment, you want to make sure it is with the decision maker so you're not wasting your time. All right. So the money is made in the follow-ups until you get a no. If they don't say no, you keep following up, whether that be email, text, phone calls. It can take up to 8 to 12 follow-ups before you get a yes. But until they say, no, we are not interested at this time, that's when you should stop following up. Okay. So the money is in the follow-ups. All right. Don't stop following up until you get a no. All right. So the third key here is never pitch before a meeting. Never try to sell anything before the meeting. Okay. The only thing you should sell before the meeting is selling the meeting. All right. Don't sell your services. Don't give them the pricing. If they ask for it, give them a ballpark or whatever, but don't sell anything before the meeting. The only thing you should be selling is hyping up how important this meeting is to them and how this meeting is going to help them get them from point A to point B. All right. So that's the selling should be the hype. I shouldn't say even sell. You should be hyping this meeting up, okay? And that's gonna get them to show up to that meeting, talk to you, and be excited for it, okay? The doctor will always ask you questions and try to get as much information before he or she provides the solution or provides a prescription to you, okay? So you want to hop on the calls, you want to understand what the problems or pain points are, where they're trying to go, okay? And then with all that data, you're going to be able to present to them the solution, which is your service. All right, so ask questions, understand what they need, their wants, their goals, right? Where they're trying to go, what's the direction, what are they having issues with, what can you do to relieve their pain, right? And so really understanding the client's pain. And if it is a good fit, then that is when you can offer your solution, and that is providing. I don't even like to say selling, to be honest. I like to introduce your service, okay? Because I never like to feel like I'm selling anything. If we are a good fit, if I can genuinely help you, then here is the solution to that, okay? So I don't even like to sell things. And if you hop on my sales calls, right, I don't do a whole lot of selling. And it's a prime example that I don't do a lot of selling. Is creating a relationship, understanding what it is that they need, and providing a solution. And please, guys, if you cannot help the client, do not try helping the client, okay? If it's something that you cannot do, if you offer Facebook ads, if you offer Google ads, but the client wants to just build a website, please don't try to do it, okay? It's gonna hurt you more in the long run. You figuring out it's gonna be a lot more headache, okay? So only offer the solution if you can actually help them. All right, and the key, like I said, to selling is having a genuine relationship, and you do this by understanding through rapport, asking the questions that you need, really understanding your client and what their wants and needs are, okay? All prospects will have their guards up until you can connect and relate with them, okay? When you hop on a call with somebody that you don't know, chances are they're going to have their hands up like this, right? They're going to try to dodge you, okay? You're going to be trying to throw sales tactics at them, and you're trying to make some sales, and they're going to be dodging those things, all right? So really, in order for you to get their guards down, you got to ask questions, connect with them, relate to them, and really try to help them out, okay? That's sales 101, guys. Client attraction strategy. And by the way, guys, if you already made it this far in the video, I know we're deep in this training, but I know it's so helpful. I know I'm giving a lot of value. Please just take a moment already to drop a thumbs up on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let me know your thoughts so far in the comments section below, guys. Put it in the comment section below. I always read all of them, and I always get back to you guys. So do take a quick second and do that for me. If you enjoy this value, that bombs that I'm just dropping right now to start the new year. All right, so I wish I had some water. All right, guys, so this training, this slide is going to be client attraction strategy. It's much easier when clients come to you instead of you having to chase after them. All right, so clients are like cats, right? If you chase after the cat, they're going to run away. But if you just chill, if you just have the things that the cats need and wants, they're going to naturally come to you, okay? So referrals, personal branding, organic growth, they're going to come to you. And so here is the client attraction strategy. Here's how you're going to attract clients coming your way and throwing money at you, all right? So number one, you need to be researching, okay? This is what you're gonna look like. You're gonna be working there. You got your drink, your pencil, you got your laptop and internet connection looking ready, and you got your thinking cap on, okay? You're gonna learn about your niche. You need intel for later use, right? You need to understand the lingo, the wants, the needs, the pains, right? Just understanding how they talk, what they want, their pains, right? The words that they use, right? Every single niche has their own terminology where they can relate to each other, okay? So really understand that. and that's going to help you out. Okay, the second thing is you need to provide value. Okay, value. See that this is a brain right here. You need to give them value, such as this video right here. I'm giving you guys a ton of value. Okay, you need to wow them with value by teaching them something and showing how they can achieve their goals, wants, and needs. All right, so just give it everything to them up front. I mean, I've created a whole training of my exact system for my clients, my ideal clients. I would just give them, hey, here are the 3 systems exactly that I've been using for these other clients that just like you, how we've been able to get results. And if you implement these 3 systems, you're going to get the same exact results as my clients over here. Okay, and let me tell you why this is so effective, right? Step number 3, you're going to close the deal. Okay, it's a virtual handshake. And because you're working from home, it's in a form of a proposal or a contract, and clients will naturally come to you because you gave them something of value, and the law of reciprocation will apply. Okay, I'm telling you guys, the law of reciprocation. And the reason why they're naturally going to come to you instead of just taking what you gave them and what you taught them and the 3 systems that they can literally just step by step, they just followed it, then they're going to get the same results. And the reason why they don't want to do that is because, number 1, they don't want to figure it out. They don't want to spend time on it. And they're not trying to be a marketer. Okay, they're not trying to wear all the hats in their business. Okay, and so what is the easier route? Do it themselves and trying to figure it out, or just bring you on, just hire you on. You can get this done right, the right way, and they don't even got to think about it. Okay, and that is why my CAS strategy is so powerful. Okay, I call this a client attraction strategy. And guys, this is not a whole lot of people are teaching this. Okay, not a lot of people are teaching this. So if you appreciate this whatsoever, drop a thumbs up. Let me know. Give me some bomb emojis in the comment section. All right. Service delivery. The riches are in the niches. Okay, and what the heck does that mean? You kept on saying that. That's probably like my 4th time saying it. And that means you will be paid much more when you specialize in something instead of being general. Now, in the beginning, you probably not a master at anything. You don't specialize in anything. So you might work with a few, niches in the beginning. You might work with a few different types of businesses, and that's totally okay. But when you find out which business you enjoy working with and a business or a niche that you get awesome results for, that's when you gotta double down on that niche. Okay, you gotta double down on that niche and get awesome results. Okay, and when you can master one niche, that's when you should move on to the next instead of taking on multiple different clients at one time. All right, so in the beginning you might work with 3 different types of businesses. Okay, A, B, and C. And let's just say, B did okay, C didn't do very well. So, okay, obviously we're not going to try to work with that type of business again. B did all right, but for A, business number A, you just got awesome results for. So now when you go prospecting, when you go reaching out to more clients, you should only going after business type A. Okay, and the reason for that is because when you bring on new clients, you don't gotta figure it out. You can just replicate the same results, the same system to get the same results for business A. All right. And then when you master that, when you specialize in that, you have more case studies, more testimonials for that specific niche to show more type A businesses. All right. And then when you master that, that's when you can, move on to the next niche. And you shouldn't even try to move on for a very long time. Okay. You should only try to move on when you're out of people to reach out to in business type A, or maybe you just got bored of it. All right. But for the longest, you're going to be able to charge what you're worth, or charge a whole lot when you specialize in something. Okay. Tip number 1, 2, 3, 4, go for the lowest hanging fruit if you're just starting out. Okay. You don't need to go straight to the 10K mark. You don't gotta go straight for the highest paying client. You don't got to go for the top 1% realtor, the best restaurant in your neighborhood, right? Just go for something that's willing to give you a chance, right? Giving you a shot. So whatever you're going to get experience with, getting case studies, get experience, get video testimonies out of it. Like I said, just get the ball rolling. Okay. And then gain momentum from that. Use that momentum to continue to grow your business. All right. And the next tip here is start charging more as you gain more experience and confidence in your service deliverability. All right. So as you specialize, as you get better, right, you get more experience, you get more confident, you know that when you sign on X client, you're going to get Y results. Okay. And the expectations are there. Both of you guys are on the same page. You just know that you can get awesome results. And when you know this, you can start charging a lot more. Okay. So you might be charging $500 in the beginning. You can now charge $1,000, $1,500. You're charging $1,000, $1,500. You can now start charging $2,500, $3,000. Okay. And even $5,000, even $10,000. Okay. Tony Robbins, he charges, $50,000 at times. People who specialize in something or are known for something, they can charge more. All right. So just think of it that way. And as a bonus, you can always hire a white labeling team that already specializes in your niche, so you don't need to figure it out yourself in the beginning. All right. So in the beginning, if you don't know how to deliver a service, you don't know how to do the service yourself, deliver a service yourself, and you need somebody to help you out that has experience, case studies, then all you gotta do is find a white labeling team. You can find these people on Upwork. You can hire these people, outsource to them. You can find them in my Facebook group. Heck, you can even reach out to me. I even have a white labeling team. If we are accepting new clients, we will be, and if we can help you out, we'll definitely do that. But that's gonna take away the figuring it out as far as service fulfillment in the beginning. And doing that, you can use their case studies, their testimonials, their experience to help you make that sale, right? So that's a bonus for you guys, and that's what you can do. And so here's some of the services that you can offer as far as paid ads, all right? So there's Facebook ads. I think they're changing their name to Meta now, so it might be called Meta ads, I don't know. Instagram ads, Google ads, Snapchat ads, even TikTok ads, guys, LinkedIn ads. There are a whole lot of platforms for you to just learn and offer, okay? And like I said, most of these platforms, they're going to offer you a free training on exactly how to run ads on their platform, okay? And you can just do that, get started that way. All right, let me just get a quick water break here. You guys enjoying this presentation? You guys appreciate the value? I'm giving you guys, drop a thumbs up. All right, so my go-to service, guys. My go-to service is to deliver is Google ads. Okay, when it comes to local service-based businesses, and the reason why Google ads is my go-to, is my primary main service that I offer, and it's really helped me grow my agency to multiple six figures, on track to seven figures, is because it generates the highest quality of leads. It generates the highest quality of results for clients, right? I've done Facebook ads and different things in the past, but when it comes, when it just comes to quality, Google ads is the best when it comes to generating high quality leads for, local service-based businesses or businesses that can, benefit from Google ads. Okay. And the leads we generate, we generate direct calls, or the leads we generate, I should say, directly calls our clients instead of the other way around. So a lot of the times, or I'll get to that, clients don't want to waste time following up with their leads, and especially if they're low quality. Okay. So a lot of times when, people run Facebook ads, and Facebook ads was a big thing that agency owners were selling, selling Facebook ads. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with Facebook ads or anything like that, but when it comes to the quality of leads, Google ads is much, much better. And the reason for that is because with Google ads, people have the intent, right? They're actively seeking, they're searching up on Google, hey, lawyer near me, chiropractor near me, right? They're searching with the intent of hiring or purchasing a product or service. Whereas, and then they're making the phone call. That's the other thing too. They call directly to the client and asking the client to purchase or hire their services and products, right? Rather as Facebook, people aren't on Facebook looking to buy things. Okay, people are on Facebook to scroll through their newsfeed, look at cat videos, dog videos, what their friends and family are up to, right? They're not looking to buy anything. So the lead quality isn't as high as Google. The other thing is with Facebook ads is most of the time they just fill out like a lead form, and that gets sent to the client, and the client has to follow up with the leads. And a lot of times clients, they don't want to waste their time following up with leads And then when they follow up with the lead, they reach out and the lead says that they had forgotten that they had even filled out a lead form, or they just wanted to see what it was and things like that, right? So the intent isn't there, okay? So people searching on Google have the most intent to purchase or hire. And clients stay with me for years instead of months. And this is the key to having a successful, long-lasting agency is client retention, okay? When I ran Facebook ads, I was having a lot of client drop-offs. Like they'll try me out for 1, 2, 3 months, and then that was it. But with Google, ever since I've made the transition to just run Google ads for my clients and promising to generate higher quality leads, generating high quality phone calls to their businesses, I have had clients stay with me for years. Like my longest client is like 2.5, 3 years. It's crazy. And you know, a lot of people will ask me like, what is your average client retention? Honestly, I don't know because they've been with me for so long. Sure, I've had a couple of clients drop off here and there and things like that. But for the most part, when I sign on a new client, I'm expecting that client to be with me for a very, 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 very long time. And if you want to have a successful agency and you know, and be able to continue to grow, you got to have client retention, because those are your clients are going to be the people who are paying you every single month and keeping your business afloat, right? So if you're unable to have client retention, and that just means that every single month you're having to chase after new clients, and you know, you have that pressure of trying to, you know, sign on new people, right? So with client retention, that is the best way to build your business. All right. So here's the customer journey, and this is what a funnel is called, right? So step number 1, they don't know anything about you, right? So they're going to go through this little cone, and then at the end, they're going to become a client. So this is a journey of whether it's your prospect or whatever it is, okay? So number 1, as you see here in red, I even color coded it for you guys, is the cold traffic. They become aware of you, right? This is the first point of contact. This is the first time they're hearing about you, right? The first time, maybe this is the first time you're watching this video. You've never seen me before, right? So you are going in here, figuring about me. Maybe you're running an ad, okay? And someone sees your ad for the first time. That's the first step, okay, of a customer's journey. The second one is interest, okay? They see that you can help solve their problem, right? With your value, your offer. And then the next step is their desire, their consideration. They consider by investing time into looking at your offer, okay? They want to see what you're about, so they're going to book a call to figure out what it is that you do. They're gonna look at your website, etc. Okay, so they have interest in what it is that you do. And the last step here is they take the leap and they become a customer, and you have a new client and you get paid. And I got that in green because money, baby. We're going to try and make money on that green. But anyways, guys, that is the 4 steps of the funnel of a customer's journey. Okay. They don't know about you. So they figure out they see you for the first time. They put interest, they consider you, and then they become a client. All right. So, that is the customer's journey. And you want to, you know, these are essentially the 4 systems basically, right? And then you want to refine these systems to get it better. And that way you have a higher percentage of getting new clients. And so here is a real life example of one of my clients here, right? So amazing results equals everyone is happy. I got to move myself so you can see that happy face there. And I'm covering it back up, okay? So from October 25th to November 4th of 2021 wasn't too long ago, but that was essentially about 10 days. And as you can see, this plumber spent $8,300 on Google ads with me. And the cool thing is, when I hopped on a call with him, I actually even got him a video testimonial out of this. You can check it out on my YouTube channel. It's the plumber one where I helped him make back $28,000 in revenue within 10 days. Okay, they spent this much and they made back that much. So the value of one customer for this plumber can range anywhere between hundreds to thousands of dollars, depending on the job, right? Depending on how small or big the job is. It's a plumbing job, so there might be something crazy going on. You know, toilets might be blowing up, whatever the case is. But that is the value, guys. So if this plumber spent $8,300 and I made them $28,000, so essentially they made about $19,700, you know, for their keeps after everything here. How much can I really charge this client, right? I'm pretty darn sure
you can charge a couple $1,000s and still for them to have it make sense to pay you that and continue your services, right? And that is why this is crazy, right? You can just do something like this, get awesome results. And this is why I enjoy doing what I do, because you are helping business owners actually grow. There's a whole lot of fulfillment out of it, and they are very happy with it. All right, so here's another example here. This one is a snow removal client. Like I said, we work with all types of clients. Even though we have specialized in specific types of niches, we've gone ahead and expanded into other niches. And because we have the processes and the systems down when it comes to service fulfillment, we are now comfortably can jump into different niches and get awesome results. So for example here, this landscaper snow removal spent around $1,500, a little bit under $1,500, and made back $24,000 in revenue, right? 50 leads here, generate him $24,000 in revenue. So crazy numbers. And when you are generating that much, like I said, what is your value that you are bringing to your clients? When you are bringing value, how much can you charge? Okay, so don't ask how much you should be charging. Ask yourself how much value you're actually bringing. All right, that is the right question. And this is a big milestone for me as well. This is a huge milestone for me and my agency, right? We've managed over $3 million in Google ad spend. I think we're at like 3.5, close to 4 million now at the time of recording this video. But essentially, me and my team, we've managed over $3 million, and we haven't looked back since, right? So as you do this, guys, numbers, you're gonna start seeing numbers pile up. You're gonna get more experience, data. You're gonna start being able to take these things and show it to your prospects and be proud and help your prospects, drop those guards down, and they're going to be more likely to become a client of yours. And so here's the anatomy of what a Facebook and Instagram ad looks like. Okay, I think I had a little lisp there, but a little bit of biology for you guys here. The anatomy, right, of a Facebook ad. Okay, so first thing here, you're going to see the name of their business, Jasper's Market. Here's their caption, right? You're going to have some type of intriguing text that beckons customers to click, right? So that's your caption, things that is going to capture some attention, maybe cause some engagement, right? The next thing you're going to see is the image. It may be an image, maybe a video. And the purpose of that is to create a unique, eye-catching, high-quality image or video, right? And that's going to get attention, eyeballs on it. You're going to have a short, punchy headline right there. You're going to have the appropriate URL right here, landing page URL, website URL, whatever. And your call to action button right here, shop now. And you're going to see the engagement right there. So that's what a Facebook ad looks like. If you've never seen it before, I'm pretty sure you've seen it if you've been on Facebook. And then here is what an Instagram ad looks like, right? So not too different, pretty much same thing here. You can see the Instagram handle. You can see the image or video right here to encourage your target audience to engage on the post, right? The key is to get people to click on this call to action, okay? Which is number 3. And I don't know why it's optional, but most of the time when you are running ads, you're probably going to want your prospects, your customers to take some type of action and click on your ad and see what you're about, see what you have to sell or offer, okay? And last thing, number 4 is text, right? Or your caption. This is your caption. And the point of that is to, draw some type of engagement or, get the user to engage and check out what you got. And here is the anatomy of a Google ad. And this is actually a lot more simple than a Facebook ad, right? Because as you can see here, it's just text. There's no images. You don't gotta get creative with the image. You don't gotta get creative with the video. You don't gotta test a bunch of different images and videos to see what works. I might be a little biased because I use Google myself. But if you're into Facebook, then it's gonna work the same exact way. But nonetheless, Google ad anatomy here, you can have headline number 1, which should be actually this one right here. Sorry about that. Oh. Headline number 1 is this netelixir.com. Headline number 2 is the Netelixir PP services, which stands for pay-per-click. Then headline number 3 is increase your online presence. You got their URL right here. You got their phone number, right? And then you got a little bit of a description right here. Some call out extensions, basically features of what this business does. They offer PPC, results driven, SEO, paid social. And then they have site link extensions, which is just pretty much, headlines, multiple headlines for the user to click on it and visit their landing page, okay? And then this is what it looks like on mobile. Site link extensions are right here. Their call extension, they can just, a user can just click this phone number and talk directly to the business. And same thing, description, headline number 1, headline number 2, headline number 3, and it is separated by those, I don't know what those things are called, those lines, and then you got the URL right there. Okay, so very super simple. You don't gotta test images. The only thing you probably gotta test are the headlines, right? Seeing what works and what doesn't. And if you can, once you learn how to write, compelling headlines and descriptions and wordings, that's all you pretty much need for this, right? You don't need to learn, you don't got to be a graphic designer or anything like that. So super simple and super effective. And this is probably what you guys been waiting for, right? Some freedom, right? And this is the possibility of running your agency. Okay, when you become an agency owner, when you start a digital marketing agency, this is just crazy to me because, guys, I used to work a 9 to 5. I used to be stuck in traffic, and I live here in Southern California. Traffic gets bad. I don't like going to places. I don't like having to be. I don't like punching in, clocking out. I didn't like having a supervisor being over my shoulder, telling me what to do. And honestly, I was just really sick of it. I was lost at one point. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I stumbled upon this social media marketing SMA thing. And I just told myself, I wanted to make it work. Okay, guys, I just wanted to make it work. I didn't have any experience. I didn't know what I was doing. I failed a whole lot. I got clients. I got terrible results. Clients dropped me off. I was very traumatized by it, right? And I didn't think I could do it, but I just stayed consistent. I just kept on learning. Learning from other people, learning from courses, learning from YouTube, wherever I could get information, resources. I just took it and just being resourceful. I was just being resourceful, and I did everything I can, guys. And here are the results. Okay, I get paid $1,500, $3,200, $3,000, $4,000, $2,000, and it adds up, guys. This is a lot of money. To me, this is a lot of money. Okay, and I'm sure for a lot of you guys, because you guys are on this presentation, I'm sure something like this could help you be in a better position or situation than you currently are in, right? So this is why I believe in this so much, because I am a walking proof of somebody starting from scratch, from beginning, and going from there to this. Okay, and I'm not even a big agency. Okay, guys, I don't have a team of 20, 50. Like it's me and like probably like 2 or 3 other people, right? My assistant techs and maybe 2, 3 virtual assistants, and that's it. So having a small team and still being able to do these numbers is just, I'm still humbled by it. I still don't believe it sometimes. And I really enjoy what I do. I appreciate it. The fulfillment from me actually helping people, people are very thankful. People are very thankful for what I do. They let me know that I'm actually doing something, them an actual real service. Okay. So here it is, guys, some numbers that I get paid, and, it's very doable. It's very, very doable. And, you can do this within, your couple months or maybe in your first year. If you just stay consistent, just stick with it, these numbers will come. And who knows, you might do even better numbers than me, but this is the possibilities of what you can do when you start this business model. And here are some of the results that I got from it. Okay, so I mean, just last year here, I took my family on vacations. Just bringing your family together. I think that was one of the main things that I wanted to do was being able to bring my family together more. Give them more experiences. Because they didn't get to experience a whole lot. Being immigrants and things like that. And just when they got here, they just had a struggle of raising the kids, getting a house, and doing your parents' things, right? We don't have it made. And maybe you're in the same situation where your parents always are having to work and things like that, right? So being able to build some type of a little bit of financial freedom, giving them some experience, bringing your family together. I think that was one of my main purposes of starting my business, right? So aside from, making lots of money, and I think that's all great, I think your true happiness comes from, this right here, right? Bringing your family together. I think that right here is just awesome. This is awesome. I mean, we went to Cabo here, super cool. What else did we do? Doing nice things for yourself, right? So I got myself a I got a new car in, was this 2021. And, for the longest time, guys, I was driving, and I have a video on this on my YouTube channel as well. You guys see what I was driving for the past 12 years. I was driving a 1995 Toyota Camry from the age of 16 to the age of 28. And I finally upgraded my car to a C63 AMG Mercedes-Benz. I got it. I love it. And it was such a huge upgrade for me, right? So getting something nice for yourself, man, this is awesome. People made fun of my car. People told me to upgrade my past car, my Toyota Camry. I drove for 12 years. I could have got a new car earlier, but I was just so focused on business. I just wanted to make sure that, what's working is here to stay, right? The last thing I wanted to do was, make lots of money like right away and then just spend it all, right? So I wanted to make sure that I had my business in place, the foundations was built before doing something nice for myself. And I thought in the year 2021, I got this on November 11th, 11/11, I got this car, and I thought it was the right time to do something nice for myself. And this was my biggest purchase, my big first milestone, whatever you want to call it, first purchase that I really made from, finding a little bit of success, I would say. So besides this car, I didn't purchase really anything else, and I'm very proud of it. So just doing something nice for yourself, man. I mean, bringing your family together, doing something nice. This is just awesome. Like me looking at these images still now, like I'm just like, wow, that is awesome. And I look so happy. And I am actually very happy from being able to be in a position to do something like that. That's awesome. We got to celebrate holidays. I didn't get to celebrate holidays before, to be honest with you guys. Like when we had Christmases, we didn't have that many gifts. We didn't have like one gift maybe. But, I wanted to have a special Christmas. So, I made sure everybody had gifts. I made sure there were lots of gifts. And it was just fun, guys. And this is another thing, right? Being able to celebrate holidays and bringing the family together, being more joyful, cheerful, whatever it is, just bringing more happiness, guys. And I love this picture, right? It's just a very basic picture in my family's, my parents' house in our living room. We got a bunch of gifts. We opened gifts, the Satas accounts, everybody got their own gifts. And I think this is just really cool. Just bringing the family together, enjoying the holidays, and being able to celebrate, and having super cool. It's just super cool. And this is something you'll be able to do for yourself as well. Eat good, right? Who doesn't like to eat good? You get to eat good. And I think this is one of the main things, right? When you make a little bit of money, you're going to want to eat good. Steak might look a little raw here, but was still one of the best, still at one of the best steakhouses here in Orange County. We're at Mastro's. Got some mashed potatoes, got some stuffed mushrooms, some mac and cheese. This was good. We got the ribeye here. Your boy likes to eat good. I'm sure you like to eat good. Who doesn't? But you're going to be able to eat better, right? Whether it's being healthier, having better nutrition and things like that. Eating good is definitely on that list. All right, guys. So now the blueprint, okay? If you can literally take this whole entire presentation, implement it. And like I said, guys, I've given you guys so much value. You can literally just take this motivation, take this presentation, grow your social media marketing agency, guys. It's 2022. This is the year. This is the best year to do it if you haven't done so already. I built my agency, probably when I built it, I thought it was during the worst time because I had to go through the whole lockdown stuff. And I didn't think things were going to last, right? That's why I didn't purchase a car. I held that off in 2019, 2020, right? I didn't do anything nice for myself until 2021. And I couldn't do anything because of the whole lockdown stuff. But take that and just do it, guys. 2022 is the year. This is the best business model to start. This is the biggest opportunity to do it in our year. We never had this type of opportunity in the past, guys. So take advantage of this while it's here. And so here is the blueprint that I wanted to share with you guys, for those of you that are interested. All right, guys. So if you are interested in the blueprint, you can check out my course here. It's called the Plug and Play Agency Program. And the reason why it's called the Plug and Play Agency is because we literally have all the systems, everything that you're going to need. You literally just plug and play. That's literally what it's called. And basically, you're going to be learning all the systems to, number one, how to prospect, right? How to get clients coming through, filling your calendar with appointments from potential clients. You're going to learn, the sales aspect. You're going to learn how to make fulfillment so that you're making sure that those clients are paying you every single month, right? So because we need to keep them happy in order for them to continue to pay us. And I'm going to teach you exactly how to get best results for your clients. And as you can tell through my YouTube channel, we run a whole lot of Google ads, high quality stuff for our clients. And that's really what helped me grow my agency to multiple six figures. So you can go through the site. It'll give you all the information you need, everything that you're going to learn. And you can check out our student testimonials. We have students all around the world. We have, in Asia, in Europe, here in the States, in Australia, we've had students in India. So it's really cool to see that, just having students everywhere. And it kind of just, a testament to, it doesn't matter where you're from, right? If you are running a digital marketing agency, a social media marketing agency, you're able to get clients from anywhere in the world. You're not fixated to just your community or wherever you live. Maybe you live in a smaller city, maybe you live in a big city. I don't know. But the cool thing is that, you're going to be able to get clients from anywhere. Like most of my clients, they're not anywhere near me. They're in different states. We have a few outside the country. So, feel free to come in, check out, the video testimony from our students. We're getting awesome results. We have students that hit 10K a month, 30K. We've had, students where, they land their first client, $1,500, a $2,000 client. So really cool to see. Daniel, he's, currently, I recently interviewed him on my YouTube channel. He hit $38,000 in a single month. Diego, I also got to update this as well. He's currently closing in on 20K a month. So all the stuff you're going to learn, what you're going to get, I literally put my my heart and my sweat into this. It did take me a very, very long time to put together this whole entire course, because I wanted you to have everything you need. That way you didn't have to buy multiple different courses, right? This is a all-in-one course. I teach you everything from, building high converting landing pages, mastering Google ads, how to land clients for your agency. Even if you don't have any sales skills, like myself, when I first started, I didn't have any sales skills. Dude, our VSales system will be able to teach you how to do that, how to onboard sales, scaling and automating your agency with our already pre-trained virtual assistants, and even teaching you how to find your own virtual assistants and training them and negotiating for the best pricing and all that, so that you can delegate the work and have more time to yourself. All the bonuses that you're going to get, summary and a little bit about me, some frequently asked questions. And if you go to the bottom, you'll see more, results from students, them just posting in our Inner Circle Facebook group, how much they've been able to make, new clients. So really cool stuff, really, really cool stuff. And if you're interested in the blueprint and the Plug and Play Agency Program, I'll leave a link in the description below. This is for those of you who are looking to, jumpstart your agency, get it off the ground. We literally teach students who are beginners, have absolute no experience or whatsoever, and we've been able to help them. Or maybe if you are already an agency owner, but you're looking to refine things, maybe fulfillment isn't that great, your client retention isn't that great, or maybe you're looking to get help on landing more clients or filling up your calendar with more appointments, whatever it is, this course is going to be able to help you out. So feel free to check it out. All right, guys. So, and in here, before I let you guys go, I wanted to do a free giveaway to help you get your agency off the ground. I know it's 2022. I know you're excited. I know you have goals, ambitions, and, New Year's resolutions to get things rolling, get things off the ground. That rocket ship is going to blast you off, right? So how to enter my free giveaway. All right. So I'm going to give away, what am I giving away here? I'm going to give away a free full access to the plug and play agency course, the blueprint that I mentioned, earlier. But in order for you to enter, it is super simple. Okay. All you gotta do are these 4 simple steps. Step number 1, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and turn on the post notification. So turn on the bell notification. I know when you are subscribed to the channel or not. I do see people that are subscribed. So please subscribe to the channel. Turn on the bell notification if you want to enter this free giveaway. Drop a like on this video and comment SMMA 2022. I'm getting too excited. SMMA 2022. All right. Comment that in the comment section and what your goals are for this calendar year. I want to know what your goals are. I want to know what direction you're heading in. I want to know some realistic goals that you expect to hit by the end of this calendar year. All right. So drop a like on this video and comment SMMA 2022 along with what your goals are for this calendar year. And for every 100 comments, I will give away a free one-on-one coaching call. Literally me and you one-on-one like this. I'm going to answer all your questions. I'm going to give you guidance. I'm going to give you direction on how to take your agency the next step. I will announce it on my YouTube community tab. I will also announce it in my free Facebook group. So if you haven't joined that link is going to be in the description below. But if you don't want to join it, I'm going to announce it also in my YouTube community tab. So for every 100 comment, guys, check in. You might win a free one-on-one coaching call with me. So make sure you comment, make sure you blow this video up. Okay. And for every 300 comments, okay, I can't do a whole lot of giveaways, guys. So I got to make this somewhat of a challenge. Every 300 comments, I will give away free full access. Okay. Full access. And by the way, jumping back to the free one-on-one coaching call, I normally charge, how much do I normally charge? I normally charge about $500 to hop on a 1-hour call with me. So it is well worth it. Just drop a comment, 100 comments, you're going to get that free one-on-one coaching call. Okay. And going back to step number 4, for every 300 comments, I'm going to give, and I can't give away this to everybody. Okay. If I gave away all my systems, the system ain't special no more. Okay. So for every 300 comments, I will give away free full access to my plug and play agency course. I will announce the winner in the YouTube community tab or my free Facebook group. Okay. So drop your comments in the comment section below. I don't care if you even spam it, I'm going to accept it, but actually don't spam it. Give it a reasonable comment. Give me some realistic comments because I actually read it. I actually take my time going through it, reading it. I appreciate you guys' feedbacks and all that good stuff. So comment SMMA 2022, what your goals for this calendar year is. Subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell notification. I'm not asking for too much, and I'm giving away a whole lot. All right. So this course is going to give you the exact step-by-step blueprint on how to grow your agency with all the resources, all the skills, the scripts, and network you'll need to grow your agency. Okay. I've literally put my sweat and tears into this. It took me months. Okay, it took me about 6 months to put together this whole entire course because it's everything from A to Z. It's just a one-stop shop. It gives you, my course teaches you everything that you need to know to get your agency off the ground. And whether you are a beginner or if you're an existing agency owner, it has something for you. Okay, because it teaches you everything. You can take bits and pieces. Or if you're beginning, you can just go through the whole entire course, and it's gonna give you, exact step-by-step walkthrough, me holding your hand over your shoulder, showing you, in a video form on how to grow your business. All right, guys. So super cool stuff. All right, guys. So I'm gonna let you guys go now. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, drop a thumbs up, drop some comments in the comment section. I will be checking for that. If you want to enter the giveaway, let's make this year really good. 2022. I know that I have big goals and we're gonna make things happen. I know that you're gonna make things happen. And this channel is all for that. It's gonna be helping you grow. All right. So make sure you enter. Don't miss out on this giveaway. Giving away a lot of cool stuff. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.